Yo, what is going on, everybody? This is Brave Cat once again here, and I do have a bit of a Minecraft video. However, this one is more just about reflection, the changing of paths, and looking to the future. So this is a realm that I've been on with a couple close friends of mine, so it's pretty much me and like 2 to 3 other people on this server. And I'll just kind of go through, give a little light tour of what this realm has to offer here. There is some mods that have been acquired. This is the Bedrock version of Minecraft, so we got some different modifications here, like none of this stuff is normally in the game. But anyways though, so this building here is not even my house. This is just a kind of off building with some villager trading in here. Nothing too special. There's actually not even like any good traders here, just the basic ones. Just a nice little building here that relied on my older style of architecture. Let's see, is this even finished? That's a very common theme that you'll see here, is that there's a lot of things that are still not finished. It's a very common theme with me and my projects here. Oh, yep, just as I thought. The part of the roof is not even done. I ran out of bricks, and I was, I guess, just kind of forgot about it. Clearly not, though, because I just remembered it. So, yeah, well, there's going to be a lot of those kind of unfinished details you'll see. But let's take a look here through this wonderful realm. So this is my area, pretty much where the cherry blossoms are. Just kind of this whole area here, leading to the Hobbit home, the humble abode, as I call it. This is my actual Minecraft house here. This hill existed already. I just kind of decided to dig into it and build on top of it. So we're in a kind of a jungle biome, but mostly just forest and plains were here. Pretty much all these trees were planted after. This right here is the centerpiece town hall, which, as you can tell, is not built yet. It actually used to be here, and then I demolished it because I wanted to make a bigger and better town hall. I gotta turn down the audio. It just sounds like it's blasting my eardrums. Okay, where's the sound settings? Game settings. Okay, it's way down here. Yeah, I'm not really a fan of how the UI is for this game anymore, but that's how it is for every game. So we've got the new town hall chest here. This is not even close to the amount of resources needed to rebuild. But the funny thing is, this realm actually does have quite a bit of lore, a bit of history. It's been probably like 2 to maybe even 2.5 years or so, and nobody's even really played on this server, including myself, for really the past like 6 months. Like, it's been pretty much just sitting here collecting dust. So I haven't even played on this realm in a while. Not sure if I will in the future, but we'll see. You know, it might just be a random vibe every now and again. This here is actually like the very first quarry, kind of mining area there. But there is some books, which I will not be reading, but we'll take a quick look. So one of these here, we got the World Atlas, which will contain various coordinates and landmarks. You've got the current history of Edgeville, including some of the misadventures, some of the random people we've had come onto the server, as well as some of the mods that we introduced. And then we have, yes, Diorite Freemasonry, a history of the ages. What could that possibly be about? And last but not least, we have the Founding Constitution and Bill of Rights. Because every good town or city or country or whatever needs one of those, right? All right, let's give a tour here, starting with the other people in the server, other close friends of mine. So we'll take a look at Exiled Ruins. Take a look at what he's built. So he's got this nice little dog pen with the central nether portal. He's been mostly the one that has worked on the nether, including syncing portals together. I have no idea how that works, and just kind of connecting things together here. Yeah, this way takes you to basically death. This is where we collect the lava buckets for the smelters. And then you go this way. We're not going to really go too far in here. There's like a netherite farm mine. There's a couple other portals here that take you to different places. So yeah, he's pretty much been the one that has specialized in the nether portal networking, as well as being the one that has pretty much just is able to get all the bulk resources anytime he needs it. He's the guy that will do some mining, mining for diamonds for a little bit and then come back with basically, a whole double chest full. So he's got this humble mansion here. It's a pretty nice design, simple and effective. The frame rate definitely took a downturn. Oh, it's trying to render 96 chunks. Yeah, that could cause low frame rate. I don't even think it's trying to. I don't even think it's able to render that many chunks, to be honest. So, alright, that's a little bit better. I'm not really sure what that was all about. This area is pretty nice, though, as you will see. So let's just go in here. There's just has all the basics, but also the best of the basics. So you got a full working enchantment table here. A nice little kitchen brewing setup with a villager that sells really cheap mending books. Like, this is actually pretty good. Pretty good stuff. Nice little bedroom here. And a view of the unfinished giant Christmas tree that'll maybe we'll get it built this season. Who knows? Let's go over here to the proper way into the castle. So this is like a bulk storage and machine workshop. We've got a massive auto smelter here, as well as this is a modded Tinker's Construct smeltery, and then a vanilla regular lava dripstone farm. Let's see, let's go up here. There's a beacon in the middle, which is quite expensive to make those. You got a huge storage area, all sorts of categories. Let's see, you've got those floating islands over there. Again, those are modded. Those are from the Tinker's Construct mod. And really, we just introduce mods to keep things fresh and test some things out. So let's go away from this area here and head over to the grand spectacle of the server, which is the jungle village. So this is built by Kuro, or Hunter D15, goes by many names. This is his whole build here. I only really helped on a couple parts here, like the path, but everything else was all him, and has some spectacular architecture, detail, and flow. So there's a couple different paths that go off here. The main entrance is actually this path, which is a little weird to follow, but Got some animals out here. We got Tony. Can't forget about Tony. But let's get up here. This is like a huge complex of different houses and different structures, just kind of formed together into one coherent build. It's very impressive. The amount of wood that this took, the amount of resources that this took, it's pretty insane. Pretty wild. So you got Tuxedo Cat there, on top of the bed, a bird. The best thing to do around here is try to parkour. Okay, there's not much you can do here. But do we have? Yeah, we got wings. We got a weird set of armor. This is modded. Makes it go fast. But we're gonna need the wings to traverse this area. So this is some weird little bridge that goes up here to the next area. We've got another house. The very big spiral staircase. This goes all the way up to the top. And it goes up even more. So yeah, there's a lot to explore in this place. There's so much to explore, in fact, I probably am just going to start jogging through it. So here's the main workshop for the Jungle Village, another very big storage area. And yeah, that just keeps going up here to this nice little lookout spot. Pretty nice view. Oh yeah, there's a crow in here somewhere. It's a magical crow. Can change the weather. That's pretty cool. Got another smaller auto smelter here. That's another nice view. And so, yeah, I mean, this is just kind of again, this video is meant for kind of reflection on the past, which, I mean, this is the game that I played probably the most out of any other game. Like, I couldn't even make a rough guess of how many hours I've played of Minecraft, because, I mean, I've played it for probably like almost a decade and a half at this point, on and off. So we go over here. This is the newer developments in the Jungle Village. Some unfinished bits, as well as this magical area here. So it's like a birch complex with more kind of fantasy style architecture. Got some magical tents, little building areas here, the main entranceway into the birch tree elven druid area. And then you've got this really nice build here. I mean, this really incorporates so much detail as well as functionality in this pretty cool looking bridge house. Take a quick look in here. We got some more storage on the first floor, enchanting, blacksmithing, and furnaces. And then the bedroom up here. So that's pretty nice. I really like this build. Just incorporates so many different features and styles of architecture. Ah, yes, and then we look at this mess. What does it mean? What could it mean? There's explosions of chocolate cake and some sort of weird rare mineral meteor or something. Well, it's another hidden part of history on this server here. It's more like an inside joke at this point. If you see that giant tower way over here, actually, let me just fly to it really quick here and we can see what this is all about. So this is what is known as a creeper farm. Yeah, that's a creeper farm, alright. You even got some chunks missing. So this isn't just any creeper farm, though, because again, we've been using mods on this server, and there's one mod in particular that adds a much more dangerous variety of creepers that are kind of world-ending if used not carefully. So all these chests here is loot drops from the specialized creepers. So yeah, as you can see, there's certain things in these chests that you're normally not able to attain at this scale. It's kind of out of hand, just a little bit out of hand. Oh, it looks like there's something wrong with the creeper farm, but that's okay. The next thing we'll visit, well, I guess I can show you the true destructive power of the creepers. Basically, uh-oh, we just ran out of fireworks. Well, we're not going to go see that because we won't be able to get back. But there's basically the equivalent of the Nevada desert and like a nuclear test site. It's basically the equivalent. So let's go back to the humble abode and take a nice little look in the underground. So, alright, what are we looking at here? This is my whole storage area, which includes all these shulker boxes. Just need to try to find some fireworks. No. Let's see. Just need some fireworks, please. Guess I might have to make some. Come on, please. I just need some paper. That's good enough. We'll just, don't mind me. We just gotta replenish a little bit. Make some of that. And make some fireworks. Alright, we're chilling now. So, actually, just take you over to where I said we were gonna show. Alright. So yeah, there's some hidden secrets in my base. There's much more than meets the eye. So we'll be back here pretty shortly. Let's take a wonderful little cruise over to the nuclear testing site in the middle of the desert. Take a look at some of the terrain generation over here, which is pretty neat. And right over here is where some rather destructive testing has occurred, to the point where we've had to basically deactivate that mod entirely because it threatened to destroy everything. So, yeah, this is what happens when mods get out of control here. So, lesson learned. Lesson learned. Anyways, though, let's head back. And I'll show you the secret projects that I've been working on in this realm, which, if you could guess, are also very unfinished, as is everything that I do. It's all unfinished, but it also, everything that I do seems to have such incredible ambition that I don't know how I would ever even hope to finish a single project. Take this, for example. This is the sheep park / farm. It's basically just, I took every single color of sheep and gave them their own little customized little spot here. This one's very close to being finished. In fact, you know, if I just spent another 30 minutes on it, it'd probably be done. But maybe, you know, maybe I like to have everything be unfinished. It's like these orange sheep here that got struck by lightning. You know, I'm not even gonna recover this. It's just gonna be left just as is. You know, it's like a metaphor. You know, you look at my YouTube channel, and it's almost like there must be some sort of reason why I went from making Minecraft and Let's Plays to now I make earthquake videos and strange music. You know, it's almost like some sort of incredible divine intervention happened in my life that had to radically change my beliefs and my views of the world to adapt to such an ever-changing and exponentially changing world environment. You know, it's almost as if there's some crazy shit going on in the world that has allowed me to completely change the direction that I do everything. You know, it's almost like something like that happened, right? Anyways, let's continue the grand tour, and let's go deep, deep underground where more things exist. So, go down this giant staircase that took forever to dig, and open up into a whole different chasm. Yeah, there's a lot going on down here, and as you might guess, most of it's not finished. So there's two parts to this giant underground castle of sorts. This part here is the White Castle side, and there's a darker counterpart to go with it. So this over here, again unfinished, was meant to be just an area for small scale automatic farms here. So we got pumpkins and melons. This is a kind of brutalistic cow farm here. I think it totally broke, but it's fine because I seem to have plenty of leather and meat, so that's not really needed. This here is a sort of aquarium water feature with some more secrets hidden. If we go down here, this is yet another secret entrance that goes all the way over there. Spoilers! Let's see, we go over here, there's another portal, which this is another mod here. It's just a XP bank with, you know, close to 1.5 million XP stored in there. Don't worry about it. It's just more XP than anyone would ever need. Oh, we got another little secret here. Goes into just a nice little room here with some modded furniture. I actually thought this was another secret, but sometimes I can't even remember what I did in here. We got another secret down here. This leads into the unfinished laboratory with the zombie farm. So this ladder takes you up here to the area where you actually farm the zombies for XP. And this is a nice little view of that room again. And then this is another secret entrance way that pops out here above the walls. This over here is totally not finished yet. But we continue over here to two more secret areas, or rather maybe just one more actually. This wall here that opens and closes. This is for basically my workshop. So this is where most of the business happens. A bunch of storage, nether wart, a big old brewing area for potions. And then I just have a really small, kind of industrial looking auto smelter. This thing basically you just fill it up with a bunch of stuff, and over time it'll just slowly smelt it all. You have to clear this out pretty often. And then we go into another secret entrance into this giant cave system. You can't even see the secret entrance from here. And you have this massive twisting bridge that goes into perhaps one of the more ambitious projects I've had in this game. Besides, of course, the Attack on Titan project. I couldn't even think of a more ambitious project if I tried than the making the entire Attack on Titan world in Minecraft. That'll forever be probably the most ambitious project even conceivable. I think, if I can remember correctly, maybe I got like, I don't know, 2 to 3% of that done over the course of a decade. So, multiple hiatuses, including this most recent one. Who knows if I'll ever return to that project, to be honest. But if I do, I think the most I could see myself doing on that project is converting the world files into the Bedrock version, so that maybe someone else can continue that legacy. Who knows? But I have a feeling that that's just not really too important anymore. Just like with this Minecraft world here, it's just another passive expression. So here's the other side of the castle, the darker side, the more ambitious side. And this pretty much continues all the way into this giant cave chamber, where we have another set of automatic redstone farms that are much larger in scale. I did not make these by hand, actually. These are another mod, part of the drafting table here. That's what this is. You can make all sorts of farms and stuff. Pretty nice, pretty useful, because, I mean, trying to do these by hand is just completely ridiculous. So there's that. That's why there's these things here. These are actually kind of cheated in a way, except you still have to put the materials in, but then it'll make it for you. So this is a giant item sorter at the very bottom, which was going to be connected to the various other things up there. So yeah, this is all just kind of dead content at this point. Perhaps one day this realm will continue, but for now, it is kind of like the distant, faded memories and echoes from a time that no longer exists. That's basically what this whole video is, actually, but you never know what the future has in store. So, just kind of take things by ear and do whatever my heart tells me to do, basically. Which right now is mostly focused on the earthquake updates and music and other potential projects that I have lined up. So we'll see what happens, But for now, I hope you guys enjoyed this little tour of the special Minecraft realm that has been in the slow works for more than a couple years now, throughout the recent Minecraft updates and some of the mods that have come out for the Bedrock version. This is what we've been able to do. I haven't even shown everything. There's another house, someone else's house over here. Little base area. It's actually got some interesting architecture going on here. So anyways, though, that'll do it for this video. Hope you all are having a good one, and I'll catch you all in the next one.